Iran is currently facing its most intense conflict in decades. On February 28, 2026, the United States and Israel launched a massive joint military operation known as Operation Lion's Roar, hitting Iranian military infrastructure and leadership targets. The opening strikes included the assassination of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, an attempt many outside Tehran expected would trigger instant collapse. Despite this, Iran has not fallen apart internally. A new Supreme Leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, was quickly appointed, and Iranian long-range missiles and drones continue to strike U.S., Israeli, and allied positions throughout the region. Part of the reason Iran hasn't fractured like Iraq did in 2003 or Libya in 2011 is structure and doctrine. After witnessing the rapid collapse of Saddam Hussein's regime in Iraq, where a central command was paralyzed almost immediately, Tehran invested heavily in what its strategists call a decentralized mosaic defense. This system spreads command across multiple units so that losing a capital or top leaders doesn't stop the broader war effort. Compare that to Iraq. After the 2003 U.S. invasion and dismantling of the government, the state structure fragmented quickly, giving space to sectarian militias and widespread internal conflict. Libya in 2011 saw a similar collapse following NATO intervention, where local militias filled the power vacuum and no unified authority emerged. In both cases, the loss of central control directly led to widespread civil war. In Iran's case today, central control still exists, and armed forces remain loyal to Tehran. Iran is also a diverse society with multiple ethnic groups: Persians, Kurds, Turks, Turkmens, and others. But diversity alone doesn't automatically produce civil war. In civil wars that did occur, like in Syria after 2011, local forces and factions broke away from the central state and formed organized, competing armies. That has not happened in Iran on a large scale, even amid severe economic strain and protests before the 2026 war. Another factor is that conflicts triggered by external attacks don't always turn into internal wars. External pressure can sometimes unify citizens against a common enemy rather than splinter them. In Iran's case, while the war has caused enormous damage and disrupted life, there's not yet evidence of a widespread insurgency against the government itself. So the most likely near-term outcome isn't total collapse or civil war. Iran is under immense pressure, and its economy, society, and infrastructure are strained. But historically and structurally, it still has the capacity to hold together, resisting not just through military defense but through institutions and identity that haven't fallen apart yet.